Today on In the Woodyard, we've got a delivery. It's cold, it's windy. Bert, here we go. Look at Bert over there. he's getting the lead out a little bit there. Hope he doesn't crash or anything. I guess the show is over for now. Oh, here he goes again. He's testing out his new tires. Okay, so this order is for 2 face cords or 2/3 of oak, and it's right here. We're gonna chuck it in right now. That's what's happening. There it is, the wood is in. We backed up to the pile of this stuff that we got from Carl, threw a little bit of the bigger chunks in here, and I did moisture test all this because we thought some of this was not going to be dry, but I split open some rounds that were never split. Same as the locust that's over to that side. It was all 18%, 17, 18%, so I was very surprised. Because when we loaded that, we thought it was wet. We thought it was wet. Well, some of it got rained on and had water on it and just felt wet. But he cut all dead trees, and this oak, he cut it like last year, and it's dry. And the locust he cut this spring. But when we lifted it, we thought, man, it's gonna be wet stuff, but it's dry, it's ready to burn. Obviously, it'd be nice if it was all split down. I'll show you the locust over here. There's a whole bunch of it that he didn't split because he didn't think he needed to, but there's a whole bunch of rounds in there. But I tested it all, splitting them open, and they're all dry. And then that's that wood I got from my dad over there. That stuff's like 5, 6 years old. And then here's the pile that I got from Carl, and he still has, I don't know, when we were there, he's got to be 2 more loads full. At least that many. So there it is. All right, it's getting dark out. Daylight's burning. I got to drive 30 miles or 34, 35 miles for this delivery. So I better get going. I just telling Bert, I hate going in people's driveways, backing up with the trailer in the dark. Because a lot of people have curves in their driveways.
You might make it just before dark.
Well, maybe. Oh, the sun is going down. I better get moving. Okay. All right. I am on the road heading to the delivery. Now, this is a case of quick action, making quick bucks. It's the end of the day today, and I just got done with some other work, and the guy texted me right about when I was ready to be done for the day, and I thought, well, I'll let him know that I can bring it right away. So I texted him back like a minute after he texted me, and I said, hey, I can deliver today yet if you want, and otherwise it's gonna have to wait a few days because I got stuff going on. I'm gonna be gone for a while doing other work and other jobs. So I said, I can bring it right away if you want. And he texted me back right away. He says, that's awesome. He said, bring it. So again, fast response is a good thing. He really appreciated it. So I got about a 40-mile drive for this delivery. And for those of you that have been around a while, I do charge for long distance deliveries. I don't charge probably as much as I should, but it's something. It's gonna take me about 40 minutes to get there and 40 minutes back. So, and my gas. So really, I'm not getting that much money for the delivery. 60 bucks. It should be more like 80 or 100 for what I have to do. But it's a sale. He's happy, I'm happy. Now, this guy has also sent me 2 other customers that I deliver to right by him. One is his buddy, and one is a guy that lives right next to him. So, by doing those things is a good thing to do for your customers, and they appreciate it. So we're on our way down. It's the end of the day, so there's gonna be a lot of traffic on the way down there, which is not good. And the other thing is I'm hoping I get there before it's dark out, because I hate backing up in driveways when they're dark because nobody has good lighting. The other problem is most people don't know how to direct you. Even if I tell them, hey, will you stand here and just kind of direct me? They usually get in your blind spot, and then you can't see them, and I have to get out and say, I can't see you. Could you step over here and get to where I can see you, because I don't want to run you over. And it happens all the time. I'm sure you guys have had that happen too, where you got someone who's backing you, helping you back up, and they don't give you very good directions, or they're in your blind spot. So I always tell them, I got to be able to see you in my mirror, so make sure you're standing off to the side so I don't run you over. So that's what you got to do. Got to let them know that it's for their own benefit. Mainly, I want to get in where I got to get in. I want them to tell me how much farther I got to go, and so you know how it is when you're backing up. So that's it. We're on the road. Gonna go do a dump. There it is. We got it all done. You saw I backed into his garage, and I did the old dog swim there, where you just kind of start digging like a dog, throwing the wood backwards and throwing it off to the side between your legs, and he jumped in there and helped me. So I backed into his garage, which was great for him. A little bit more work for me because I just didn't, you know, dump it and drive away. But he was putting it way up to the front. His garage was wide open, so I backed in, and we put it right where he wanted it, so he appreciated that. And by doing that, you know, I got a tip, so that's a good thing, and that's where he wanted it. And I do it occasionally for people if they want that, because it's just a nice thing to do. It's going to save him a whole bunch of work by having it right where he's going to stack it up against the wall. And last time he bought wood was 2 years ago, and yeah, he got 2 face cords the last time, or 2/3 of a cord. So this will last him probably 2 years, which is great. I think he does that because he goes through about a face cord, or you know, 1/3 of a cord a year. But by buying it like he did, he gets 2 years worth, because the delivery fee, instead of paying, because it's the same whether he buys 1, 2, 3, or 4, it's going to be the same fee for me driving as far as I have to. So, which is a good thing for me. It's one less trip I have to make, because I have guys in this town that I drive to, and they order one every month, and they pay the delivery fee because they just don't care. They just want 1 face cord at a time, or 1/3 of a cord. So there it is. That is it for today, folks. Right now you're going to go watch all the other videos. There's 1,280. 90, a bunch on the channel for you to watch. Tomorrow morning I'll be back 5:30 a.m. with another video just for you. That's it for today, folks. Good night, Irene.